We're going to be checking out 10 crazy things a Scottish person noticed about America. I'm interested to see what he's got to say, see what the 10 crazy things about America he noticed. So yeah, let's jump straight to this and check this out.
Picture this, right? I am sitting having a normal day and I get a direct message from the embassy to the UK of the United States of America. I'm thinking to myself, what have I done wrong? Who have I offended? Am I going to be extradited or something? Right? United States of America, embassy to the UK sends me a message. We would like to meet you and talk about a potential trip to the United States of America. My first ever trip to America. Wow, it was exciting. I went for that meeting and I was accepted for a cultural exchange experience with the United States Embassy to the United Kingdom.
Wait, that's a thing? Yo, listen, hey, America, UK, embassy, whoever's, hey, if you ever watch this, hi, I'm right here. I'll do the trip, I'm down.
My first ever trip to America. And since a lot of you guys asked about this, here it is. My top 10 first crazy impressions of the United States of America when I went there for the first time. Hello everybody, how are you doing? And welcome
to today's
episode. I hope you're well. My name is Sean and I'm a vlogger from Edinburgh, right here in Scotland. And in today's episode, we're talking all about a kind of cultural exchange between America and Scotland. We've got a wee bit of an announcement at the end of today's video, right? But one of the things I just love about YouTube, one of the amazing things is this awesome...
Oh, by the way, for anyone watching, and if you didn't know, we, like, when a Scottish person says a wee bit, it's like a little bit.
Some community that
Heads
I've
up.
been able to help build with you guys. Like, it's just phenomenal. Built up some like really awesome friendships from people around the world. America has played a big part in the last couple of years of my development as a vlogger. I've been lucky enough to go there 2 or 3 times now, and I absolutely love it.
I can't wait to go.
Especially people who are new to this channel, have asked me, I want to know your thoughts about America as a first timer when you came as a Scottish person. What did you think about America when you came here? So I thought I would answer that question in today's vlog definitively. What did I, as a Scottish person, think about America? What were my first impressions? So I put together a wee list of 10 things I think is important to talk about. Now, America. I need to talk about this because a lot of people say this whenever I talk about America in my vlogs.
Right.
I, of course, know when I'm saying America, I actually mean the United States of America. America could be construed as ambiguous. A lot of people have pointed that out. That is what I'm going to be using for the purposes of today's episode.
Wait, what? What else is America? Is he on about, like, North America and South America? Is he on about that? People don't like just saying America for America. I swear so many people say America though.
The country that I fell in love with when I first visited just over a year ago now. Anyway guys, listen, thank you so much for joining in with today's video. If you're new, please don't forget to hit that red subscribe button in the corner so you can join the clan, join the family. Around about 80% of people watching these videos are not subscribers. And if you're one of those people, why don't you join?
Listen to him. If you're one of those people that you're not subscribed to him, link in the description, and me, hey, please do. Hey, there's no harm in doing it, right? No harm.
The 20% club. Click the button, it's free. I think the thing is, growing up in the UK or pretty much anywhere in the world, American culture permeates wherever you are. And I certainly grew up on American culture, whether that was on TV with like The Simpsons or Friends or whatever. We just looked on in America as a cool place, almost like our favorite uncle.
You can't spell USA without us.
The 10 first impressions I had as a Scottish person when I first went to the United States of America. Number 1, y'all are just super helpful and friendly people, I find. A lot of people say about Americans that, you know, might be kind of...
Yeah, I've heard that. And the Americans that I've met as well, you guys, like, compared to, like, UK, for some weird reason, people think UK are very polite. That's not the case. Like, in my experience, I haven't been to America, so I don't know actually being there, but the ones that I spoke to online and stuff, you guys seem way nicer than us. Way nicer. And UK people, they're not that polite, I'm not gonna lie.
Kind of rude or whatever, but I don't find it that way at all. I was amazed by just how friendly people are. I want to tell you a story, right? I was in New York, of all places, because New York in particular, people always say New Yorkers are so unfriendly, right?
Yeah,
but
I can imagine
my
that.
experience does not match that, right? One of my first times in New York, we arrived there and we just got off the air train, which takes you from the airport, JFK, to Jamaica Station or something like that, right? And kid you not, we were sat at Jamaica Station looking at a map, trying to figure things out because it's a complicated metro system there. We were looking up at this map, maybe for a minute or two. This man came over to me and my wife. He said, listen, I can see you're lost. I'm going to help you guys. This guy had a suit on. He was
nice guy.
on a busy working day. And I kid you not, he spent 15 or 20 minutes figuring out where we were staying and what we needed to do on the metro to get to where we were staying.
Aye, right. That point right there. That ain't happening in the UK. Anyone who's from the UK watching this video, tell me in the comments right now, right? That's not happening in the UK. I'm telling you right now, bro. You'll be standing staring at the map for hours. Unless you ask someone there, no one's coming up and helping you.
He basically held us by the hand to make sure that we got the right metro line. I was shocked.
What a guy.
That won't happen in the UK anywhere here. So I found people in New York. We got the right metro line. I was shocked. That won't happen in the UK.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen, mate. No way.
Anywhere here. So I found people in New York. That was a great first experience. I just found people in New York really friendly, but I found people all around the United States really helpful and friendly as well. Two, another thing I thought was a little bit crazy is y'all are quite, how can I say this? Enthusiastic is not the right word. Y'all have got really, really heavy state pride. My first trip to America, I went to DC, I went to Florida, I went to Texas. Texas represent. And the level of pride I saw in each state and how people were kind of almost, and I've said this before in the vlog, almost like kind of state first, country second, but state was like a very much part of their identity. For me,
wait, really?
I found that odd. I don't know why I thought that would be odd, because when I think of America, I just think of this one homogenous country.
You know what? I can see that a little bit now that you said it. But I always thought like Americans are American mad before anything else. Like very passionate about the country. Are you guys more passionate about your state? Like state first? I know you're passionate about your country, but you're more passionate about state before country as well. You know what I mean?
When actually, it's a huge place with a lot of different, very different states, right? And if I think about it, we have got a number of countries which make up these islands of Great Britain, right? And I would definitely say Scotland for me. I am Scottish, right? So it shouldn't really surprise me, but I guess it did. Speaking of state pride, you guys obviously know I've got this Texas shirt on that I got when I was there. But a lot of people who watch this vlog send me other pieces of merch. For example, this t-shirt from Detroit.
Oh, I can't wait. I actually can't wait for one thing. I'm setting up my PO box this weekend. And a lot of you guys are like message me and DM me stuff that you're going to send me. I cannot wait. I'm going to be trying American snacks, American clothes. Oh, it's going to be cool. I'm going to do it on my stream, on my Twitch. Twitch is right there. And then I'm going to make videos on it on the YouTube channel as well. I actually can't wait to do it.
Which I've never been to before, but I will go there one day. Thank you very much for sending this. Also received this cap from a viewer.
That's cool.
This is the Appalachian Adventure Company. Appalachian, is that how you say it? I think I'm saying it wrong, so I do apologize to any of you guys from North Carolina, which is part of my announcement I'm about to make on this vlog. At the end of this episode, I've got an announcement, right? Thank you very much for this. If any of you guys want to send any of your local state merch, I'll put an address down there.
That's cool.
Number 3, y'all love your food. I was blown away by the variety of food you guys have. Yes, of course, right? But also just the amount of food that we can expect when you go to some places like home cooked food. It's so good.
It looks so
filling,
good,
right? But they give you so much. When I went to a barbecue in some real kind of backwater country place in Florida, well off the beaten tracks. Wow, like the amount of food that they put on your plates was incredible. Passion that went into that food was something that I had not seen anywhere. That was in Florida. I also went to a really awesome...
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I actually can't wait. I'm going to plan a trip to America next year, right? And I can't wait just to like have a lot of food, visit some good places, lose money in Las Vegas, then eat more food and have more food, go to a football game. Oh, I can't wait, man.
Some barbecue place in Texas. It was incredible. And basically everywhere I've been in America, I have tried the different foods. Like, I just found it incredible and I was not expecting that. Got a hat here now. Number 4, right? Y'all are very extra. How can I say this, right? I'm not meaning this in an offensive way whatsoever, right? Because people say Scottish people, we are out there. We're a bit wacky and nuts. And of course we are. We are out there friendly and just a bit crazy sometimes. And
all the Scots that I've met, they're wild, bro.
That's definitely one of the attractions of our people and why people like us, right? But when I went to the United States of America, it was another level of being out there. What I like about America, I think, is people just come up to you and say their mind. They're not afraid of it. They don't push you around like we do in the UK. We're very much like kind of have a roundabout way of getting to the point of saying something to someone. Like in America, you'll just come over out there loud and proud and say what you're thinking. I like that.
Shut up and keep talking. Oh, you're telling to shut up. I told you to shut up.
And like, how can I quantify this?
Hey, it makes me entertaining.
Really, another program I watch quite a lot, Storage Wars. And if you really compare, right, Storage Wars in the United States versus Storage Wars UK version, there is a massive difference, right?
I've never seen
Wars,
it.
US, people are just absolutely out there and extra, absolutely. And I just love it. I love that about your culture. And I kind of find it infectious, and I want to be more a part of that. I think British people, we can be too prude, we can be too cautious and conservative about what we say and how we feel.
Yeah.
I just love that you guys are just out there and like in front. Number 5, y'all are very...
No, that's actually really true, right? Because like, I feel like I'm a bit, would you say abnormal, right? I'm a bit abnormal when it comes to like the UK. So like, that's true. Most people in the UK are very like, they watch what they say, they're careful about it, watch what they look like, etc. I can kind of be seen as like weird or a bit crazy in a way because I don't watch what I say. In fact, in most cases, I have to really like hold it in because I know like if I do say something, well, yeah, pretty much. Like, people are going to be like, whoa, what the... But in my head, like, I don't care, right? And I'll only not say something when I'm with somebody that might get embarrassed. Do you know what I mean? So, like, I get that. In the UK, so many people are like that. But yeah. If I wasn't with anybody, I'd be just saying whatever, man.
Very extraordinarily proud of your flag and national anthem. Like, of course, every country is proud of their national anthem and their flag and stuff. We sing the rugby matches and the football matches and stuff like that. But I'd never experienced anything like it.
Yeah, it's nothing like you guys in America, I ain't gonna lie. Like, us singing national anthem for, like, England, UK. Like, it happens. We do it. Probably more than half the people don't really like care too much though, or we even do it. It's nothing like you guys over there.
I went to the United States of America. I went to a football match and like when the national anthem was playing, people were like crying and stuff. I also went to Arlington National Cemetery and people were like, wow, the flag was everything. And I just think it's really cool, that pride. I'd never really seen anything like that before, but definitely something I noticed. Americans are very, very proud of country, of flag, of national anthem. It was kind of crazy for me to see that at first, but like, I get it. Number 6, right? Of course, America is the home of fast food, and you've explored it around the world. Wherever you walk around in Scotland, for example, you'll find a McDonald's within about a mile of each other. But listen, you guys have got so many better options than us. I mean, it's only within the last year or so that we've had Five Guys here. You guys have had that for donkey's years. You also have like Shake Shacks and that. And then honestly, I was in America, in the good city of Dallas, we went to an In-N-Out burger. Oh my god, that thing was incredible. I'm thinking, like, you guys just have so many options of these fast food places. Like, why do we not have In-N-Out? It's a best...
Yeah, I am so jealous. And I'm with it. Why do we not have In-N-Out, man?
Best burger I think I've ever had. I feel like this is the cultural experience of the day.
Oh, it looks good.
In-N-Out, so we went in and came out again. It was very, very good, actually. Really enjoyed that. Oh, I want to come back and get a In-N-Out burger now. 7, I need to talk about guns. I'm not going to get in a big debate of like guns or anything because I know that this rumbles on, right? But for a British person, and any British person this would apply to, we're just not used to seeing guns, right? We've never seen them in our lives. And then when you go to America, you see these policemen walking around with massive guns. And it's just something we're not used to. So it's definitely something that was kind of like a crazy experience for us in the beginning. And I certainly felt like that. But
yeah, that would be definitely, like, 100% that would be weird for us to see. But then again, like, I do see when I go on holidays, like if I go holiday to Spain and stuff, I've seen like policemen with big guns and stuff, but that's the only time I'll see it. In the UK, it's very rare to see it. I think I've seen a gun in the UK like once or twice on a policeman, and that's literally it. And that's a small pistol.
I had to immerse myself into this culture a little bit more because it was part of my first mission to America. I went with the United States Embassy to explore gun culture, and they wanted to take British people to America to kind of learn how you guys feel about guns and the different opinions and stuff. It was part of the mission, right? So we went to a gun show in Florida, in Orlando. Like,
oh wow!
I was like blown away. This warehouse of you could have had a war quite comfortably. It would have supplied a massive army for days and weeks. Like, they had all different kinds of things. I was blown away. And just talking to people there at the gun show about what they do with the guns and like their passion for the guns, it was crazy for me as somebody who had never been brought up around guns. But you know, you have to just understand it. For you guys, it's been part of your culture since you were young. And
you know what, I would love to go to a gun range though. Like when I'm in America, definitely 100% going to a gun range.
As I say, like, it might be just a different feeling for us as Brits.
Wait, do you have to have a license for the gun range, or can I just like go and just go there? I wonder how that is.
This doesn't necessarily mean we're judging or anything like that. We're just like, we're not used to it. I went a little bit step further, right, into my curiosity on that trip. I went to a shooting range. There was a video on this channel of me at the shooting range and being absolutely terrified.
I'm guessing you can.
So uncomfortable at the shooting range. So uncomfortable about being around guns, about people next to me having guns. I just didn't like it. I just felt really uncomfortable. But that's just me having never used a gun before. Not something I'm massively keen on repeating, to be honest with you, but it was an experience I had to have. Because
it'd be so good, man. It would actually be... Oh, I'm just imagining it now. Yeah, no, I'm definitely doing that. I would have so much fun.
Part of the culture, right? Taking me on to my next point, number 8, right? Around this kind of theme is the security, the levels of security, because that trip in particular, my first trip to America, we went to a lot of public buildings, we met a lot of public officials and went to a lot of departments, police departments, and like the levels of security, by the way, I had never seen anything like it. Like airport security in like office buildings.
Yeah.
It's quite bizarre. I can see why it's necessary.
Oh, I thought he was going to say airport security is crazy. It's kind of like airport security in just office buildings. Huh?
So that I did find a bit crazy. I think to add to that though, security in general. So you've got these public building security stuff, but actually at the airports, your security guys are on point. The people who work for the security agency in America don't take bull from anyone, okay? They'll
I can
tell
see
you what
why.
they want, like a drill sergeant in the army, and you better comply because they ain't messing around. That's what I learned. Number 9, something I found really kind of crazy when I first went to America is y'all have cities and states that are just so different from each other. I know this might...
Wait, have what?
When I first went to America is y'all have cities and states that are just so different from each other.
States.
I know this might sound quite simplistic, but actually to me when I first went there, it was quite a shock because we don't really have that here. Of course, Scottish culture is different from English culture, big time if we're talking about the UK context, right? Definitely we have our own unique identity here in Scotland. But really, our cities between here and I've just come back from London. I was there a couple...
Oh, he said cities and states. See, I'm from the UK, bro, and I even struggled with that word there, what he just said.
Days ago, but really our cities like London to here, they have so many similarities, like everything's just quite similar, right? But in America, the differences between states I found really quite shocking in the beginning, and obviously the cities as well. And I think that's really cool, like especially for somebody who's visiting and seen different states, you get to see all these different cultures. Like for each of the states you guys have, they all have their own story to tell, right? They only have their own history that is totally unique from each other. You all have your own local governments and that. Each state has its own different kind of pop cultures.
It's pretty much America is like every state's just like a country. Like how big you guys are, it pretty much is. In fact, you guys have states that's bigger than the UK, bro. That's mad.
Has its own culinary experiences. You have your own politics in each state, accents, and then also geography. But the thing is, and this is what I don't really appreciate, the United States of America is flipping massive. It is a big
so
place,
big.
right? It's a continent if you compare it to what we have here in Europe. And that is what I need to understand, because actually the countries in Europe, we're also very, very different from each other. So many different cultures and countries mashed up into a small area, probably about the size of the United States of America. So it shouldn't really be that surprising. But it's just something, as a first timer to America, that I was like, okay, wow, this is different. Number 10, all right? This is something I found really surprising, shocking, and actually interesting. Is that y'all are very, very connected to your heritage. And I don't really mean American heritage. I mean your heritage as in, if you look back in your genealogy, way back into your family lines, where actually do you come from? And that so many people in America seem to identify as being American, but something American. And for me, that's one of the awesome things about doing this channel and having this connection with you guys, is the fact that I'm connecting to a lot of people who are Scottish Americans and also Irish Americans. But that's like such a strong thing for you guys. You guys feel really connected to this history. And I think a lot of it stems down to the fact that, 300, 400, 500 years ago, in Scotland, so many people emigrated to the United States of America to help build the colony, right?
Yeah, that's true, right? So many people did go to America, but like I didn't realize that you guys hold on strongly to that. Do you know what I mean? I would just think that Americans are really just strongly America, right? I didn't realize so many people was like holding on so strong to if they're Scottish American or Irish American.
That's how it started. Also, Scottish people were being persecuted. The Highlanders, we all had to flee Scotland, made a new home for ourselves over the United States of America, and that's how the country was built. So you guys are quite proud of those people who came over, and I can totally get it. That is why you guys identify as being, Scottish American, Irish American, or whatever, because of this emigration of these people who went to to actually start your country. And a lot of people in America have like Scottish names. I just think it's awesome, right? Something I'm really fascinated to build more of this kind of culture and connection.
I actually just can't wait for myself to get over there as well. Next year, man. Next year, I'm telling you, it's happening. Really good video. Enjoyed that. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it as well. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'm live every single day on twitch.tv/LPWG. If you guys want to check me out over there, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.